Good morning and assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we will do the chapter 7, that is rate and ratio. And for better understanding you need to stay with me throughout the video so that you can understand the concept well. So what is ratio? A ratio is used to compare two or more quantities of the same kind which are measured in the same unit. So the quantities should be measured in the same unit. For example, there are 17 boys and 20 girls in a class. So the ratio can be written as the number of boys to the number of girls, 17 ratio 20. So the sign of ratio is this. We will write the numbers respectively as mentioned. Here boys are mentioned first and girls are mentioned later. Therefore, we have written boys, number of boys first, then the sign of ratio, and then the number of girls. Similarly, we have the number of girls to the number of boys. So the ratio will be 20 ratio 17 as the number of girls are mentioned first. So we have written 20 first as 20 are the number of girls. Got it, students? Now, students, we can also write the ratio in the form of fractions as 17 ratio 20 can be written in the form of fraction 17 over 20, as the first number will be numerator and the second number will be denominator. Similarly, in this case, we can write it as 20 over 17. Let's start solving exercise 7a. Question number 1 is that simplify each of the following ratios. So let's solve the a part. Now the first step is to convert to the same. Unit. Here we have grams and here we have kilograms. Now first step is to convert the kilograms into grams, as we already know that 1000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram. We can write as 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. So 1.5 kilogram or 1.5 kilogram, it will be equal to 1500 grams or 1500 grams. Now by placing the values here, by converting into same units, we will get. Now we can divide both sides on 10, as we already see that at the ones place we have 0, so it is divisible on 10. So dividing the both sides by 10, we will get 150 grams and 35 grams. Now if we see carefully, it is also divisible on 5, as we have at the right side at the ones place 5 and 0, so it is divisible on 5. So dividing both sides on 5, we will get here 3 5s are 50 and here we have 7 5s are 35. So after simplification we have 30 grams ratio 7 grams. We can also solve it as by converting in the fraction form. So alternatively, the second method is we can convert the ratio into fractions, as we already have done 1.5 kilogram over 350 grams. Now again the first step is to convert into same units as we already have done. 1.5 kilogram or 1.5 kilogram, it is equal to 1500 grams, and here we have 350 grams. Now again dividing the numerator and the denominator with the same number, that is 10, we will get 150 grams over 35 grams. Now here we have, again it is divisible on 5, as here we have in the one side 0 and 5, so it is divisible on 5. Always remember the rules that I am telling you by the sides of the questions. So here we have 3 5s are 15 and 0. Here we have 5 7s are 35. Now again we can write the fractions into ratios, that is 30 grams ratio 7 gram. That is same as we got in this method of the ratio. So we can solve these questions by both the methods, by converting it first into fractions or by dividing the both sides in the ratio form as well. Okay students, hope you understand it very well. Now in the B part, here we have 15 over 24 ratio 9 over 7. Now how can we solve it? The first step is to remove the denominators. Now how can we remove the denominators or the lower part of the fraction? We should multiply the both numbers, and what will we get? 168. We will get 168 now by multiplying the both numbers of the ratio by 168. As we know that we can cut the numbers or divide the numbers. Here we have 24 ones are 24 and 24 sevens are. Here we have 7 ones are 7 and here we have 24 sevens are. Now we will get here 15 multiplied by 7. This is the sign of ratio. Now 9 multiplied by 24. So what will be the answer? Now 15 sevens are 105 and 9 24s are, we can multiply it here, 216. Now if we see carefully both the numbers, can we divide it on any number? Are these numbers are divisible on any number? If we see that at the right side, here we have 6 and here we have 5. It means that one number is even and one is odd. So how can we divide it on 2? Both sides are not divisible on 2, as this side will be divisible and it is not divisible on 2. Now for finding either both sides are divisible on 3, we should add the numbers. Here we have 1 plus 0 plus 5. We will get 6. So 6 is divisible on 3. Now if by adding these numbers, that are 2 plus 1 plus 6, we will get 9, and 9 is also divisible by 3. So it means that both the sides are divisible by 3. Now by dividing 3, here we will get 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15. Here we have 3 sevens are 21 and 3 twos are 6. Now we will get 35 ratio 75, and these numbers are no more divisible on any same number. Got it, students? So how can we get the ratio of the fractions? The first step is we need to remove the denominators. By multiplying both the denominators, we will get a number that is divisible by the denominator. After multiplying the denominator, we will get the numbers. After multiplying these numbers, we got the ratios that are not in the fraction form. Now we have to see how can we get the ratio divisible by the same number. So we have already discussed that if the one side is divisible on 2, so both the numbers can be divisible by 2. But if the one sides are not divisible by 2, then we should take a test either if these numbers are divisible by 3, and the test that we have done are that we should add the numbers. That in this case 105, we should add 1 plus 0 plus 5, we will get 6, and we should add these numbers that are 1 2 plus 1 plus 6, and we will get 9. So 9 and 6 are divisible by 3, so it means that both the numbers are divisible by 3. Now by dividing, we will get 35 and ratio 72. Here we have done the B part as well. We will solve the next questions in the next video. To get my video first, you need to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Also like and share if you like and understand this. Thank you. Take care and Allah Hafiz.